Swole Benji here. What is important is what I'm going to do. I just freaking hate Albion Online and the bots that feast upon its carcass. My whole life is spent in the yellow zone. And I always wanted to gank violently. This is the time of vengeance, and no bot is worth saving. And I will make kneel as many bots as I can. It's time for me to gank. And it's time for them to kneel. Alright, so the rest of the video was going to be Final Fantasy VII music, but it got copyright claimed, so now I have to talk for 9 minutes instead, which I'm sure most people would probably prefer, but it kind of ruined the whole PvP movie vibe thing that, was going on. So it's really disappointing to see these random, spam names just around the world that make no sense, complete bots. They act a little human, but honestly, they're not new players. They're not like automatons. They're literally bots. Like this one right here that I'm following. It's just a straight up bot, and it's running through mobs, and it's stopping while mobs hit it, and it's trying to harvest the little cat. No player acts this way, especially when there's a hostile player nearby. It's stupid, and SBI doesn't care, and this is the majority of the player base. Listen, if you open the ranking page, which is at the top middle, it's a little bar graph button, you can open it, and you can see all the active players that have done PvP in yellow zones and red zones while faction flagged, and the active player base for the faction flagging, which is, the newest content of the game, something like 34,000 people, okay, and less than half of that do red zones. So that makes me believe that the player base it's pretty damn low. I know not everyone's doing faction flag stuff. Some people just log in and do farms, some people just log in and do that, but think about it like this. The people that only do farm work that you never ever see or interact or play with, do they really count as a player? Are they really contributing to the game? If the game world is empty because everyone's on their personal islands or guild islands, they're doing their hardcore expeditions, they're doing their tier 8 black zone private crap, is the game really active after that? It would be like if you played World of Warcraft but everyone's in a completely full non-recruiting guild, and you're just kind of out in the world questing, and everyone else is boosting, and everyone else is botting, and everyone else is doing raids, but you're just kind of out there on your own doing your own thing. It's a pretty empty and soulless, lonely game. Look at this bot. This bot stood in front of mobs attacks, trying to skin a mob over and over. And yeah, not everyone featured in this video is a bot. That's kind of how I get my my satisfaction out of the game, is to bully the weaker, lower leveled, lower geared players like this guy. But what I'm getting at is the player base is not 140,000 strong. It's barely 40,000, okay? The rest is bots. The rest are just automated people. The rest are just alt accounts. I run 12 accounts, okay? That's 36 characters. Something like that, right? And I only really play the Swole Benji character whenever I'm filming or doing YouTube, or if I just want to, I don't know, ride around and have people follow me and stuff. So, this game it's super dying. It's getting harder to make videos, and I really wanted to, I really liked this video, how it turned out, except for the whole copyright claim in the music, which is really dumb because the copyright claimant wasn't actually Square Enix, it was just people that also use the song, or networks that use the song, Polaris freaking was on there on the list of owners. They didn't make the song. But, you know, it's whatever. Really shouldn't use video game soundtracks for PvP montages anyway, or at least not make it so loud and talk over it. That would probably do it. Now this guy, you know, I kind of want to level up swords because I want to show this guy how he's doing it wrong, okay? He walked past I don't know how many mobs. If he would have casted Q in that pack of moose, he would have a run speed buff. You know, when you start stacking your Qs up as a sword user, you run faster. That's kind of the point of being a swordsman, is that you can run faster than everyone else. But he failed to do that. He also tagged me and got stuck in combat, so I guess when he reached the gate, he was just like, fuck, kill me. Oh yeah, I was thinking about making a video about bolt casters, because I had done like a ton of research about what is the best possible build for like 1v1 corrupted dungeons, and like looking at all the top highest ranked corrupted dungeon people that use bolt casters, and they use guardian helmet, mercenary jacket, and soldier boots, which I have all that maxed except for guardian helmet, but I can easily max it with fame credits, and it was working amazingly well. Like, I was killing people so easy. There's some clips later in the video that show that off, so it's not all just yellow zone bullying. There's some corrupted dungeons in there too. It's really hard to talk for 9 minutes straight, especially when I'm freezing, man. I'm like freezing to death, and super cold. Do you guys like the zoom ins? I think, you know, like zooming in lets you see the action better. You can see the numbers easier. You can see what's going on. I know, like when I did World of Warcraft videos, people got mad because I would zoom my character in like really close, which limits your field of vision. And yeah, I know most people, like if you're trying to min-max the game, you would zoom all the way out so you have a wider, you know, field of view for your camera, but that doesn't make a good video. I don't like seeing tiny little dots. Like, people want me to play Terraria, or however you pronounce that game, this little 2D side-scroller game. Dude, your character is like 10 pixels tall or some shit. You're like a tiny little speck in the middle of your screen. Like, that's not fun to look at or watch. So this guy is like, I'm gonna run through the faction encampment and you can't get me, neener, neener, neener. But I can just tank every one of them. I mean, I literally made a video on how to solo those things. So, yeah. Sucks for him. Oh, man. If you've seen my, it's a really old video. It's over 2 months old. But you use the Morgana Raven, and if someone's dismounted, you know, like gathering, you can fear them out of the range of their mount, and that allows you to like despawn their mount. And this guy, if you're wondering how I walked through the wind wall, it's not cheats. It's because his wind wall was from a gathering chest piece, which only hits you one time. The knight chest piece hits you multiple times, and I don't understand what's going on with this guy. Okay, this guy was just standing around a blue zone near Bridgewatch and just attacking anyone that rode by, and I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, I had just done an hour's worth of dungeons. I was returning some loot, and he just starts attacking me. And well, I'm a light crossbow burst build, so I'm hitting him for like 500 damage a Q, and he was doing a transport, so that was a free heart for me. Good stuff. There he is. And this is the corrupted dungeon footage. It's just hunter difficulty because I just wanted to see how slow this build was. Like, it's not bad. Like, if I invade a dungeon and clear all the bosses, it was 10 minutes each, and it ended up being like 600,000 silver per hour without
That was
premium.
it?
So I'm trying not to talk over myself because I had my microphone on.
Bruh, that sucked. That wasn't even a challenge at all.
But yeah, corrupted dungeons, I don't recommend them, man. Corrupted dungeons just suck. And this Forge Hammer build is a meme. Like, I don't know, man.
Really?
Like, Forge Hammers don't work, man. People have been trying to tell me they do, but they don't. Like, I can literally man fight them and just out DPS them and heal. Like, there's not much that he's got going on. When E runs out, he's just an auto attacker with no damage, no nothing.
And he's dead. Wow, easy. Yeah, it's only worth 9,000. Whoop-de-fucking-do, who cares? This mode sucks.
I got a lot of other games lined up that I want to play. There's Enlisted.
Here it comes.
There's like a gas station simulator. I just got gifted a certain type of game simulator. Let's just say soy, like Soy Boy Simulator. I think you know which game it is. I don't want to say the word because YouTube doesn't like me saying it. But yeah, this bow guy was actually a little scary, but he kept messing up because you can't stutter step with bow. You have to act as a turret. He'll learn.
Oh,
eventually.
it's coming down to it.
This build's kind of cringe, you know. It's like
And there we go, got him. That was a little closer, honestly.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be making vids for other games. I'll do Minecraft eventually. Probably not on any big servers, just a server with my girlfriend. So I'm Swole Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a pro and stay swole, and make sure you return your shop carts. Check out all those skills, and I will see you in the next one.